Frank Bruno, and tonight from Las Vegas, the champion joins us. Mike, without Kevin Rooney this time around in this camp, how have things been different now with Jay Bright, Aaron Snowell in your corner?
Well, I've been working well with Jay and Aaron, and everything's been going along great, and I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm in great shape.
Have you been doing different things, though, a different regimen, different preparations?
Well, I've basically been working on the same things that I normally work to perfect them, that is.
This particular fight, do you look into this fight and look back at the recent months in your life and find more motivation for this fight to prove what people have called gently the distractions have not bothered you? Do you find motivation in that?
Well, I'm very motivated from the plain fact that I'm in the ring and I'm getting ready to fight and defend my championship, which I love more than anything. And like I said, it's just a special feeling to be in the ring knowing you're the champion of the whole world and you're defending your gold championship, which I love so much.
Let me ask you, Don King, an advisor to you. What's the best advice he has given you since he's been your advisor?
Well, the best thing Don King ever did to me, besides everything Daddy did, he did a great deal for me. He took me to church and he introduced me to the Lord, and that was a blessing in disguise. I never had any desire to even think about going back to church or getting involved or anything.
Has that made a big difference in your life?
A tremendous difference, yes.
So when you look back at all the turmoil, what's the most important thing that you think, aside from Don's introduction for you to religion, what have you learned about yourself in the last year?
Well, I learned that I can handle a great deal of controversy and a great deal of crisis in the situation I was in. You know what I mean? I learned a great deal about myself because I never knew what I was made of. You know what I mean? I always had an idea, egotistical, and said, well, I can never deal with that. And watching other people endure these problems, and I was objective, and I said, wow, I can never handle that. And being put on that kind of stress, you know what I mean, you learn so much about yourself, which, you know what I mean, you sometimes, and I kind of admire myself for, you know what I mean, making it through those situations.
Who's the one person, if you need it? Is Don King the one person you need one good piece strong of advice in your life right now? Is he the guy you turn to? Well,
Don, like I said before, he's done a great deal of help to me as far as my personal life is concerned, but when it basically comes down to how I make the final decision and really what I think is right, you know what I mean?
Okay, Mike, I know it's been a busy day. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon and this evening from Las Vegas.
Thank you, Bob.
Mike also saying today, regardless of the outcome of the legal proceedings between Mike, and Kevin Rooney is finished as a trainer. He would not take him back.
And we mentioned a moment ago that Rasai Bramble...